Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking all about how travel inspires creativity, which is beneficial for you in your personal life and in your work life as well. For those who don't know me, my name is Sahara Rose DeVore and I am a travel coach and the founder of the Travel Coach Network. I spent over 10 years traveling the globe and I decided to take all that I learned and my passion for travel and become a travel coach and start my own travel coaching business. In this video, I want to talk about creativity and travel because I think that with the big burnout epidemic that's going on in the workforce, and also a lot of people who are trying to find ways to pursue new passions and to find something that they love, traveling is a key component that can really help enhance and get you to help you find what you're looking for. There's been years of studies done that show that how travel boosts creativity and boosts your brain health and enhances your cognitive ability, ultimately all helping you think of new ideas and becoming more creative and inspired by things. um, it all depends on how the brain is wired, which is how it's affected to or ultimately leads to creativity. There's neural pathways in your brain that are affected by changes in environments and sensitivities to new environments, all things that travel brings. So when you're traveling, you're constantly changing new environments, meeting new people, hearing new sounds, seeing new sights, trying new things, thinking of new solutions to things, and you're exposed to like new feelings, whether it's the sand under your feet or whatever it might be. Traveling revitalizes your mind and exposes you to all these new all your senses to help you ultimately become more creative. You never know where your next big idea can come from, and traveling can help you get to that point a little bit faster. um, Scientists have said that travel makes you more creative for various ways of sparking new ideas, increasing your quality of work, rejuvenating your mind, getting your creative juices flowing, gets you more relaxed and decreases your lowers your level of stress and inspires you in new ways. You're constantly maybe navigating new destinations, or you are trying to communicate in a place where you don't speak the language, or it stimulates your brain and gets your thought process going. You're always making new decisions and overcoming new problems and thinking of new things, which enhances your overall brain health, therefore sparking the possibility to be more creative as well. I want to read a quote by an author named Brian Matamore. It says that vacation is one of the few times, especially if someone has a full time job, to be able to think deeply about a subject and to create something new, because many things are new on a vacation. It naturally encourages people to transcend their personal thinking ruts, which can be great for sparking new ideas, which is right on. When you're traveling, things are always new. There's always new things going on. You're in new places, new destinations. Everything is new, and your brain is constantly working. You're constantly thinking of all these different things and absorbing everything that you're experiencing. And this all can help you become a more creative person. Um, the reason that creativity is so important is because it really adds to your character and you as an individual, not only for your personal purposes but also for your work life, as or for like where you work as well, the workplace, because companies are looking for people who have something new to offer, who are unique in some way, some who have unique experiences, have new skills, personal and professional skills that are different from others. And traveling is a way to integrate a lot of these things, or to obtain a lot of these things. Traveling helps you grow your personal and professional skills in many ways, but becoming more creative and being inspired through your travels is something that sets you apart from anyone else. It also will get your helps you come to the table with new ideas. Maybe you're working on a project and you feel like stuck in a rut and you don't know what direction to go and you just aren't feeling inspired. It's just a way. There's so many different fields that you can work in that you need to get your creative juices flowing, whether you're a writer or you are a project manager or just everything. Creativity, new ideas are constantly being used and implemented for various reasons. And traveling is something that can help you spark that creativity and that inspiration. Um, traveling enhances your cognitive ability and improves your brain health. I'm going to be doing a video and posting a video all about the mental health, physical health, and physiological health benefits of travel. So make sure you check that out because I'm going to be talking a lot more in depth on how travel enhances your cognitive ability and what that all means. But ultimately, it enhances your cognitive flexibility, which is your brain's ability to jump from one idea or situation to another and to adjust. So that is all something that travel ignites for you and sparks for you. It makes you continuously think and keeps your brain active. Travel activities activate your mental activity and cognitive stimulation. You're always being stimulated by something new, uh, heightening your possibility to be a more creative person. Cognition is ignition of productivity and innovation, says Bill Wickerson, who is the chairman for the Target Depression in the Workplace. Burnout is a big epidemic going on in the workplace nowadays, and companies are trying to integrate corporate wellness, or they are integrating corporate wellness programs that offer a variety of incentives, but they're really lacking and missing out on the opportunity to maximize and optimize on the benefits that travel can have on someone's mind, body, and overall work performance. Which is a key reason why, as a travel coach, and I created the travel coach approach framework, which helps integrate and optimize travel incentives into workplaces and wellness programs so that people really know how to obtain these transformations and these experiences that they're looking for, and that they deserve, because ultimately it will give them the results that benefit them as a person, as an individual, but also the workplace overall. Every workplace is going to want their productivity and their work performance boosted. It's going to minimize their expenses. It's going to increase their profitability, and also to have a workforce, a team of employees that are creative and experienced through in their own unique ways, brings so much to the table than people who are trained and stay in one complacent area. And traveling is something that helps people become unique and creative in so many different ways. And it's time that businesses or companies take travel more seriously and integrate resources and guidance and tools for their employees to be able to reach those benefits and transformations and those type of experiences that people are wanting. A professor at Columbia Business School named Adam Galinsky says that foreign experiences increase both cognitive flexibility and depth and integrativeness of thought, the ability to make deep connections between disparate forms. So that's another prime example of an expert who says just how important traveling and exploring the world and having foreign experiences can help increase your cognitive ability and improve your brain health, and ultimately make you a more creative person. I have done quite a bit of in-depth research on creativity and traveling, and one of the most fun things I came across was the list of people uh, who are famous and are experts in their field, are who were inspired with this ingenious idea while traveling, while on a vacation. And I'll share some of those with you guys. So, for instance, Kevin Systrom, who created the Instagram filters, was with the idea while he was on a trip to Mexico with his fiance. And obviously that's an idea that took that social platform to a whole nother level, and if it wasn't for his trip on his travels, he probably wouldn't have been inspired to do so. And then Drew Houston, who is with Dropbox, came up with the idea for Dropbox while he was traveling on a bus within the US, and that put him in a creative state for him to find a solution for a problem that he had thought of. And then there's Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is the creator of the play Hamilton, which has obviously been an extremely successful play. He told Arianna Huffington, who is from the creator of Thrive Global and the Huffington Post, that it was no accident that the best idea I've ever had in my life, and perhaps the best one I'll ever have in my life, came to me while I was on vacation. And then Howard Schultz with Starbucks was inspired to take the business model and the idea of Starbucks to a whole new level when he was roaming the town of Verona, Italy, and got inspired by the Italian cafes that was there. And then there's a lot of famous writers and thinkers like Hemingway, Mark Twain, and Aldous Huxley, who were inspired for their writings while traveling internationally. And then there's been studies that show that a lot of creative directors for fashion design and fashion designers who had their most ingenious um, inspiration while they were traveling abroad and they were spending time in foreign countries. That's when they felt most creative for their best creations that they are designs that they had. And so those are just some examples of people who really utilize the power who are examples of the power that travel can have on creativity. And I can relate a lot to this just because I would never have become a travel coach or thought of starting the Travel Coach Network or what I do for wellness programs or business travel or travel advising programs if it wasn't for my time abroad. If I traveling is the key factor that has not only created influenced me for who I am, but my career as well. The things that I learned and realized and saw and experienced and the transformations I had in my life were all through my time traveling. And the stories that I hear from other travelers and the people that I met while traveling all play are key components to my creativity for what I do with the Travel Coach Network as well. So I wanted to share this video with you guys just because if you're ever feeling in a place where you are feeling stagnant and lack creativity, and or maybe you're in the workplace and you are a manager of a project, or you're expected to come up with something, or you just feel like you're not adding enough value to your position, I encourage you to go and travel and get your creative juices flowing and be inspired to. You never know what ideas you can come up with or what your next big idea might be, and it could come from a time that you spent while traveling abroad. So again, I'm Sahara Rose, founder of the Travel Coach Network. If you want to learn more about um, travel wellness, the benefits of traveling for the workplace, on mental health, and please check out my website, thetravelcoachnetwork.com, or feel free to send me an email at sahararose@gmail.com. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions or to see how I can help you get your creative juices flowing on your next trip as well. Next time.